Looks like we're live, but I don't know. Just give me a second to check. There we are. We're live. Live, live, live. Um, I might give it a minute or two, maybe, before we get into the actual content of the stream. Maybe. Maybe I don't do that. Depends on how many people I think there are going to be. For now, I'll pop back to Mod Watchers. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry if you heard an echo. I had the audio up on something else. I'll go till we're 3 minutes in, and then we can start. Depend no matter who's here. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. Not much has happened really. 100% of Tears of the Kingdom. That was pretty cool. Uh, but there's not much. I've decided against waiting for 3 minutes. We're starting now because this gives me something to talk about. I can't just rattle on about completing Tears of the Kingdom for uh, a minute or so. I could, but I don't want to. Anyways, as you can tell by the name of the stream, we are doing Bastions and Cantrips, the latest OneD&D UA, which is pretty cool. I didn't expect one to come out so soon after the last one. I don't remember when the last one came out. When did it come out? There's probably some people watching this back yelling at me like, when did this come? Why are you talking about this? You need to be talking about the actual playtest stuff, the new stuff. But counterpoint, I want to talk about this right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see if I can find out. Yeah, I could bring you with me while I'm doing this. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Is clicking on it tell me? Maybe, maybe. Maybe. September 7th? Oh, it's been like a month. I didn't know that. Also, speaking of that, I think the one before the 6th came out a while ago. Not a month, not like, I don't know, a month before September. And that's on me. But also, I'm going to have to learn it. June 29th? Yeah, that was a while before. Anyways, now that we have that done, and I've cleared that up, I'm going to just go on mute for just a little bit while my and I'm back. And now we're getting on to the real meat and potatoes of the stream. What it's actually supposed to be. Bastions and cantrips. I've seen this much of the page. Ever. This is all I gotta look at. And I've also seen like I think a tweet or post on X. That's dumb though. So I'm gonna call it Twitter. And a tweet. I saw that. So that's how I knew it happened. It came out today. So I know bastions. Bastions are like, from what I've seen, are like a town or a base that your players can build up, and it gives you instructions on how to do that, and that's pretty cool. And cantrips, everyone knows what a cantrip is. They're just basic spells that everyone can cast, and not everyone, but maybe any character that knows spells, other than like 2 classes. But like, that's fine. Anyways, let's get into it. Factions. Location that belongs to a player character, a home, stronghold, place of power, character emerges in the. That's pretty cool. It also, obviously, it's for the players, and you can do with that, like with the players, you can give the players a faction and they can level it up, or you can just post haste build a bastion for like an NPC, and that's kind of cool. I actually have an idea I'm gonna do with that. Now that this has given me rules for bastion, I have an idea, and I can do that idea I want to do. So let's keep going. Offers character a temporary refuge from the world, provides opportunities for a character to craft magic items, conduct research, harvest potions, build ships, carry out a broad range of other activities. Craft magic items? That's pretty cool. That's that's pretty cool. That is, I think, objectively awesome, right? Because there was an interview, not with, well, it was with Brennan Lee Mulligan, um, but it wasn't. It was like an interview with Brennan Lee Mulligan. It was Brennan Lee Mulligan interviewing someone. I don't remember who. Someone big in the D&D space. If you care, it's on Dimension 28. It's Adventuring Academy. That playlist. Somewhere in there was it was this what I'm about to talk about. But it's like magic items you buy at a store. I think it was with Brian Murphy. Yeah, I think the Adventuring Academy with Brian Murphy or Murph or Brian Murphy, whatever you want to call him, whatever he wants to be called. Um, that one where it's like, cool, I have. It's not like Excalibur was bought at a store. It was brought. It was pulled from the stone. Well, no, I don't think Excalibur was. Excalibur wasn't the sword in the stone, technically. In case anyone's going to get on my ass about that. Excalibur, I think, was a gift from the Lady in the Lake. The sword in the stone is a different sword. And if anyone's going to get on my case for being a nerd, you're watching a D&D live stream in the past. But you know, but now it's cool to have it gifted to you, like you get it. It's also cool to make your own magic items, right? Um, I think maybe I think Chris Jordan, the Drow adventurer, crafted his own magic item, his own magic sword, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and he's a beloved character. So, anyway, that was a tangent and a half. But now back to Bastion. It's up to the DM to decide whether Bastions are available in the campaign. Yeah, let's see campaigns that allow characters to return to the Bastions. Cool. When they're not adventuring. No need to choose between. You can do both. Um, However, also you could technically just do like a tower defense game, as, whereas I guess technically tower defense isn't the best thing to call it. It is technically tower defense because you could have a bastion that's a tower, and then your players are trying to defend it, hence being a tower defense. But you could also just have it go there and have it, and then also go off and venturing. Cool. It has special facilities that can generate in-game benefits and undertake projects while the character is otherwise preoccupied. Cool. Yeah. Bastions are intended to be havens for characters, uh, and random events might. Ooh, they random tables. I love random tables. Random tables are rad. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, they also have a distinct. Is distinct the right word? Maybe not. A specific description on how to destroy a bastion. That's cool. Create a playground for a player in the shared storytelling space in the campaign. I guess cool. Uh, what's the permissive mean? Sorry if that just blew your ears up. Uh, permissive. I don't think you guys need to come with me on this, but let's see. Freedom of behavior, greater excessive freedom of behavior. Cool. It should just be lenient is a better word that I know. Maybe permissive is better in general, but I would understand lenient. Not the point though. There should know the control goes as far as the campaign for the story and the DM controls that. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Design of defenders and hirelings. These are the players who don't send or require statistics for bastion hirelings and defenders. Rad. That is awesome. I don't want to have to keep track. Like if I'm a druid, I have to keep track of so many character sheets. So many. And this is just add more. And that's rad that I don't have to. Bob of the Goblin. Bob of the Goblin is more than my bastion. That would be rad. Um, you can also spend gold. Cool. Oh, and it's not just like rent. You're not renting out this bastion. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Gaining the bastion. They can acquire it when they reach 5. Uh, they can decide how they do, and everyone can decide how they came into being. They might inherit it. Um, they might build it on their own. Yeah, yeah, cool, cool. Shape, style, function of character classroom are players determine. For example, wizard might build a tower, player might build a shrine, fighter might build a keep, or something. Basically, just giving you flavor, but you can also do whatever you want. That's what this is. It's like first, not sentence, couple sentences of this paragraph. Um, oh, and look at this. It's more. Here, you can do this or do it your own way. It's what, uh, which is fine. That's cool. Love that. But also, yeah, it's just giving you ideas. Not every character needs Bastion. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't give every player Bastion. That seems dumb. I would just give them one big Bastion, and that's rad. Uh, Based in special facilities, kitchens and bedrooms to fantastical menageries and magical laboratories. And they have a table, I assume, for that. I assume that's what Bastion facilities is. Maybe, maybe, kind of, kind of. They can add any basic facilities to a Bastion by spending money and time. They begin with 2 central and gain another at level 9, 13, 17. Cool. Cool, I guess. As they pass, you get the Bastion takes turns to reflect on non-present activity. I think that might be a good way to word it. It might not be, but not quite right now. Bastion occurs every 7 days in game time. You can alter it as you see fit. And there's another thing right below this. So that's on a Bastion turn, character can issue orders with special facilities or just the maintain order, which I'm assuming just keeps it going so it doesn't fucking die. Can I say fucking? I think it's got enough time. It's not over 10 minutes. I think that's the minimum. Anyway, Bastion turn. Bastion turn for every 7 days. In the end days, giving characters opportunities to issue orders. Yeah, I was just going back on my other point. I would give my players one big Bastion and they can take multiple turns. Multiple Bastion turns. But yeah. Let's see. They can. What is it? Every 7 days, giving characters regular opportunities to issue orders to their Bastions and reap benefits. Right. So, long journey away from Bastions. After they think on, they might say, or you might say, time for a Bastion turn. You can, since you're not there, resolve the maintain order for your Bastions and roll to Bastion event. I guess. 7 more days in their Bastion. Between adventures, you might say 6 weeks to spend in your Bastion. Go ahead and resolve 6 Bastion turns. Cool. The return to Bastion, midst of an adventure. You can take another Bastion turn. This is just telling you when you can give Bastion turns out. Also, you can give them out more if you want. Kinda. I think that's what this is. Could be wrong. What sort of pace of Bastion turns? Characters have a long period of downtime between adventures. Say 6 months or more, you might call for a Bastion turn every month instead of 7 days. Yeah, you don't get too many. Also, I don't know. I'm just gonna say something, but also I don't care. 6 to 8 Bastion turns per level. That's a lot. It's like so many. I guess at level 5, I guess you can always decide. Most of the time, you can decide when you're going to give them your levels based off of like, because most people do milestone level. Like if you're doing XP, that fucking sucks, right? Oh, this is just telling you, hey, if you give them a Bastion, you don't level them up too quickly. Dumbass. No, uh, that's kind of what they're saying though. Yeah. Um, and this is just no. It's kind of just saying, hey, do what you want. I guess. Yeah. Saying don't level them up too quickly so they can use their Bastions more, which is fine. But also, I don't think a week of in-game time takes a pretty. I don't want to say a pretty long time. I guess it depends. Because like even if you look at the first and second seasons of Dimension 20 being Fantasy High and uh, Escape from the Bloodkeep. Okay, look, in the first Escape from the Bloodkeep is 6 episodes. So in the first 6 episodes of Fantasy High, I think I don't know what are the first 6 episodes of Fantasy High. Let's see. this is going to take a while. So it's a slow computer, and I'm running a lot of things on it all at once. And let's see. High. There we go. Fantasy high. Fantasy high, season 1. That's the one we want. Let's see. Episode 6 is Brawl at the Zombie Bar, which is quite a while, quite a ways into their school year, right? However, if you look at, let's go here, the Blood Keep. Actually, I don't need to do that. Escape from Blood Keep is 6 episodes, and also takes place in, I would say, less than 12 hours. So, you know, but obviously this is based off of not professional, not good metrics, I guess, however you want to classify it. But it's just time passes odd in D&D games, right? I think I played a couple D&D games. I played like 3 sessions, I think, maybe. I think, yeah. I played 3 sessions, and I think we got time wise maybe half a week in, and we were 3rd level. So yeah, not great, but also yeah, it doesn't matter. I guess, especially at low levels. Yeah, I guess technically at low levels it doesn't matter, but still. Also, that's a huge tangent for this, which is just kind of like, or no, I guess kind of this, which is, hey, do things at your own pace, make things how you want to make them, which is that's cool. It's fine. Fashion point. Now back on track again. The fashion point. Each special facility, the fashion generates a fashion point during a fashion turn. Depending on the facility and the fashion order issued. Okay, and the fashion order issued. Players are responsible for tracking how many fashion points the character has. Yada yada. All right, I think tracking fashion points and they can't be transferred. Sorry, once again, this is to blow my nose. And we're back. So, where was I? Track your own fashion points and they can't be transferred. You can spend fashion points to gain rewards, being magic items. I think potions instead of one, or something else, right? Fashion points are abstraction reflecting benefits characters accumulate while their fashions operating exactly how amassing and spending fashion points leads to a character acquiring a magic item that substitutes the player's imagination. Perhaps it's your hirelings for the word or something else. Yeah, you kind of you get to decide what how you get stuff. But accumulating fashion points. Playing characters issue orders for special facilities and fashion for facilities generate fashion points. Basically, they don't grab special facility description indicates the number of fashion points in a facility generates points from heat. in order. If a character is the maintain order, the dash from each special ability, instead there is 1d4. Alright, 24 passion points, special abilities that have been shut down or lost highly because of events don't generate passion points while they're not being used. Um, Characters can use money to influence the rate at which facilities generate passion points. Spending 25 GP when issuing a passion order to a facility allows the player to roll the die for that facility's passion point generation twice. Use a higher result. Characters can't use this option when issuing the maintain order. I feel like they should have put orders up higher. Or yeah, I feel like they should have done that. Because currently I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what the maintain order does. I don't know what any other order does. And I don't think it's been explained yet. It is not. Alright. Anyways, acquiring magic items. Each time the character gains a level, they can spend their action points to acquire a single magic item. Any magic item acquired in this fashion must be approved by the fashion point cost of each magic item is based on the item's rarity, as shown in this button. If a rarity has a level prerequisite, the player must have that prerequisite to gain the item. They must be in their badge to claim the item. If they're away, it remains purely in the badge. Let's have the character alive. Cool. 700 fashion points? Let's just do a real quick calculation here. Alright, so it was 7,000 fashion points, right? For 700? 700 fashion points. So 700. Times 7. 4,900. I guess let's try 700 divided by 52. How many years? 13 years. 13 in-game years to get to create a magic legendary magic item. That is so many, right? I think. Well, oh no, the facilities have a specific amount, so I guess it's not 700. Yeah. Also, I guess yeah, whatever. This one doesn't matter because I don't like XP. Personally, just a personal preference. I don't like XP. Oop, I forgot to switch tab back. Oop, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Yeah. Anyway, uh, characters that are brief 20, level 20 can use backing points. Each time they earn bonus XP or bonus feat, which is fine. Not a ton of characters get to level 20. Just not a thing that happens. I guess it's good that they have something that allows plus level 20 play, but it just doesn't happen all that often, right? Anyways, other uses of passion points. Upon gaining a level, characters can 10 passion points to ensure that the sword with their heroic deed spreads throughout the next spreads throughout the region around the bastion. For 7 days, the character has advantage on all charisma checks well within 50 miles of the bastion. I don't know how big 50 miles is. That feels like a pretty absurd number. Miles to feet. So let's see. I get that like changing miles into feet, which would make it much bigger, would make it harder to tell probably. However, I know how big a foot is, and I don't know how big a mile is. Not just like in a one straight line. I have a ruler. I don't have like a mile stick because that's absurd. 264,000 feet. That's quite a ways. That's quite a ways, yeah. Anyways, when a character dies, they can spend 100 passion points to return to life. What the fuck? How the hell does that work? Whatever. I guess you got like a really powerful cleric or something at your faction and not and out adventuring, I guess. Whatever. Next, when a character gains faction, it comes with two basic, two special abilities. Both are explained below. Right. So now, amount of space and ability determines the exact area the type of players as shown in the facility space table here. Right here. Players can configure displays of ability as please on the back of the map. The squares can be stacked so that the ability area is distributed over multiple levels of ability. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Right? Like I don't mean to like harsh their vibe or whatever. But also, most of the time D&D is played on a 2D scale, on 2 dimensions, or none. Right? It's either flat playing map or theater of the mind. Unless you're like dimension 20, in which case you get the best goddamn sets of your life from Rick Terry. Would love to have a Rick Terry set. I'm not going to be able to do it like ever, but god damn if that wouldn't be awesome. But still, this seems dumb. I guess technically it makes sense. 36 squares is a 6 by 6 room, which is 30 by 30 feet, which is large. I guess it's very large. There's absolutely no fucking way I'm gonna make a map to do this. I think what trying to do, maybe I'm wrong because I don't have it, is trying to post D&D Beyond to CCG. Which no, whatever. I'm not gonna buy it because it's quite premium, and I refuse to pay for things that I don't need to. I'm using the free version of StreamYard, which is why there's that little duck up in this corner here. Because I can't take it off without paying. And I'm not going to do that. Anyway. Oh, you're making the players create their own goddamn floor plan? Oh, wow. Yeah. I wouldn't. No. I mean, I might. That's a lot. I probably would. But, goddamn, this is going to not be cool. Maybe. Oh, actually, it's a lot of squares. And I really dig drawing on squares. That's rad, actually. Anyway. Configuring the basic and special facilities as they see fit. In addition to those facilities, batching can have the following features. Closet. You can have a closet. Isn't that cool? You can live out your Harry Potter fantasies and sleep in a closet. That's awesome, isn't it? Doors and windows. Wow, you can put a door into your bathroom. I know they said this because like people who would take it literally would then make a fucking solid brick room with nothing in it. But goddamn, is it funny to say you can have a door and window in your fucking home? Right? Yada yada yada. Closet. Basically, special facilities can have one or more closet-sized enclosures. How big is a closet-sized enclosure? Oh, it can increase the space area and space. But I can just like essentially. So if technically, if I were to make a closet like 2.5 feet wide, which doesn't seem crazy. I'm looking at my closet right now. It seems about maybe 2.5 feet wide. But if I just did that along every edge, I would have a foot bigger room, or a 5 foot bigger room, which is a lot. And so, but also, who the fuck cares? I'm not gonna actually do that because that would take too much time. What's the cost of size enclosure? What's the cost of size enclosure? That is not. That means nothing. Which facility comes with one or more doors and shutter windows, placed wherever the players fit. And then you can look at the doors chapter in the DMG, see what kind of doors you want. That's cool, right? You can have different types of doors. These features are free. You can have free doors. The doors are free. Corridor front staircases. You can have hallways, guys. Like that's crazy. You can have hallways in your bastion. It's insane. Also, it would be crazy if they didn't include staircases, because with this, it's like that you can have multiple layers and no fucking stairs, no stairs. But no, that's not it. But still, one or more corridors running through staircases leading to other facilities. These features are free. Brad, what's to stop me from making like just like a maze of a bastion that is just so fucking large? There's nothing stopping me. I could do it. Just like have every room be in like the middle of this maze. You have to traverse all the way through it. That might be kind of fun. It would be funny. It would fucking suck to drop right down because you would have because you are for sure you're gonna have to make it yourself. Anyways, player characters can add defensive walls in another bastion, 20 feet high, and maybe a walkway if you want. Ooh. Which means access 5 foot square takes 10 days to build and 250 GP. That's a lot. That's a lot. Luckily, for level 5, you've already defeated the dragon and stolen all of its gold. I mean, probably not, but it's possible. If your bastion is completely enclosed, it comes under attack, and there's rules for being under attack. Reduce by 2 the number of dice you roll. All right, they should have put. I think I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. Reduce the number of dice you roll to determine how many bastion defenders are locked in attack by 2. Cool. Fighting bastion. This is what I do. Glad they have a rule for it, so I don't have to hold this and shit. 2 or more players have the option of combining their character bastion into a single structure. Doing so doesn't change the number of special facilities in each bastion. What the fuck do you mean by that? Doesn't change anything about the facilities or bastion. Each bastion retains its own hirelings, which can't be sent or shared with another bastion. Bastion defenders are handled differently. In some events, hide one character's bastion of defenders, and another character can apply all. No, that's fucking dumb. I guess maybe not dumb, but I don't know. Technically not dumb, also technically dumb. It's a mix of both, right? Because for one, I don't want to have fucking everyone draw up a bastion each. I want them to like drop all your bastions together, and then you get everything in that one, right? So diversify what rooms you want, and then all 3 of you can make any command to this bastion. That's what I would do. So that's cooler and better and more interesting in my opinion. In my opinion, these rules fucking they're dog shit. Maybe that'll be what I put in to the survey when it comes out. Maybe I won't. you know, that's up to me. Basic facilities. They don't generate fashion points, but they can inspire meaningful role-playing opportunities. All right. And enhanced fashion. There's similitude. What the fuck? There's similitude. There's similitude. The appearance of being true or real? I guess, yeah. I guess it technically works. Technically, that works. Verisimilitude is a fucking crazy word. Rad. Basically true, do jack shit. Awesome. Uh, it's cool. I don't care enough to criticize it. I like roleplay opportunities. A form gives you and your players a fun setting to start game sessions. Man, I can't wait for all of my players to start their session in the washroom. That's gonna be rad. That's gonna be so cool when they're all starting their session taking shit. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And obviously, I'm just pointing out like what's the most funny, right? Because that's what I'm trying to do. This. I'm trying to make this entertaining. So yeah, having all my players meet up, like, hey, you're all having shit, and this is how we're starting the session. That's obviously funny, right? But also, yeah, they're gonna meet in like the courtyard or the dining room or the parlor, right? They're not gonna all meet taking shit. Same thing with the doors and windows. I'm not like I pointed that out because it's funny. Like, oh yeah, you have a big box with shit inside and you cannot get inside. That's objectively funny. However, you know, it's just something I want to point out. I'm gonna and I want to point it out. It comes with non-magical furnishing. Damn, my couch can still be set on fire. Decor appropriate with this facility, which is whatever the fuck you want. I can have my mage tower with I don't know, a love seat, a beanbag chair. That would be rad. Also, I don't know. I can have my spaceship with old timey tavern chairs that hurt your ass to sit on. But that's not the point. Once again, just trying to be funny and pointing out the absurdities. But we're going to keep talking about this because it's fun and I want to. And I don't know. Basically, it needs to be large, new ones can be added by spending gold. Brad. Uh, and they're discussed in this right here. Any number of basic facilities can be built or enlarged at the same time. Character doesn't need to be in the bathroom for there to be built or enlarged. Once again, they can add or increase or no, they can add a facility by spending the money, this money. Um, the in-game time required, yada yada, yada yada. It's just follow the table and that's whatever. Anyway, enlarging basic facilities. No in-game benefit to be gained by enlarging a basic facility. Well, but the character might enlarge facility for cosmetically. Ooh, you can spend money on looking good, right? You can spend fictional money on your fictional house to make your fictional character have more fictional clout. Like kind of right, but not really. Um, yeah, they can spend money and then give time to increase the space, pulling off of this table. Now, I don't care about frankly any of the basic facilities. It's just really funny once again to have your character meet up while they're all taking shit. That's cool. Special facilities. This is where things get cool. All right. Special facilities are located in bathrooms where activities performed can use in-game benefits. They have 2 at the start, and they gain more based off a table that's up, and we'll get to that. The special facility can be chosen only once, unless the restriction says otherwise. Unless basic facilities, special facilities can't be bought, and they gain them specifically at specific levels, and we'll go over that at the table because it's much easier. It's probably not. It's probably the same thing, but it's not in a big old paragraph. Special facility acquisition table shows the total right up there. Fashion assuming that the construction is ongoing and in the time leading up, the characters reaching the new level to reach the facility immediately becomes part of the character's fashion. Rad. Each time the character scans a level, character, so they can replace a special facility anytime they gain a level. As long as they qualify, you can assume that construction has been ongoing prior to the change. Rad. So at level 5 you get 2, at level 9 you get 4, at level 13 you get 5, and at level 17 you get 6. Rad. I don't know what the special facilities are because they're not mentioned anywhere. Requirements. Each of them have a level. The character must be that level to get the facility. A special facility might also have a prerequisite, and they need to meet that also. So they have at least 1, possibly 2, maybe more prerequisites that you need to meet. One of them is the level, and the others can be fucking anything. For example, only a character can use arcane focus, can have an arcane setting. Cool, that's awesome. Space. Special facility occupies a certain amount of space, and they have that table somewhere. Just as with a facility, they can configure the squares to look what they want it to look like, and they can't be enlarged unless they can be, you know. Yeah, yeah. Hireling. Special facility comes with 1 or more hirelings. I assume there's also a table on that, probably. Yeah. They work in and maintain the facility. They execute faction orders. As described in the following section, players can assign names and personalities to hirelings, and just kind of just do what you want. Each special facility in a faction is assumed to generate enough income to pay a salary of hirelings, and you don't have to worry about paying a humane wage to these NPCs. Awesome. Because who wants to get paid a humane wage? No, just replace them with robots. Everything should be replaced with robots, other than me. Every other YouTuber and every writer and every actor, all SAG actor, pretty much. This is a joke. I don't believe that. Right? Pay people what they deserve to be paid, and whatnot. I'm making fun of it because you don't have to worry about it. Anyways, on a fashion turn, character can issue special orders called fashion orders. So we finally get to fucking know what these are. 1 or more for fashion special facilities. A character doesn't need to issue orders to all of them. The maintain orders unusual. Issues to the whole fashion rather than 1 or more facilities. The character isn't in fashion. On a given fashion turn, fashion actually so issues the maintain order. So it's always on the maintain order unless you're there. Alright, whatever. Each time a character issues a fashion order, the character gives the fashion points. We've already talked about fashion points, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, we finally fucking get special facilities. Why did we not? Whatever. It's fine. It's whatever. Craft. The hirelings in the special facility begin crafting an item. You can do the work yourself, but if you do so, the work is suspended when you leave the bathroom until you return. Why? Why can't I do it? And then I give it to my hiring my minions to do it. During the time required to craft an item, the facility can't be used to craft anything else, even if a special ability allows the facility to carry out 2 orders at once. All right, cool, cool. I guess I don't know what that means. Confers temporary empowerment to the player's character or someone else. That's the empower order. All right. Harvest. Does it tell me what it does, or is it just some form of temporary empowerment? Because like they have to expand on this, right? What's stopping me from just crafting a legendary item, right? Nothing. Unless they tell me I can't, right? Because up here, somewhere up here. Yeah. Technically, as long as I'm not spending fashion points to gain magic items, this table doesn't fucking matter. So what's stopping me from just creating a legendary magic item? Nothing. Unless they add another table and they expand on it. Anyway, harvest. Resources produced in the facility, hiring gatherers. You can also do the gathering yourself, but yada yada, you can do it, it stops. Uh, Same thing with craft, but different. Maintain. We were talking about this. It kind of does everything. Or not everything. It does nothing. Oh, I guess it's debatable. Or clearly, this order prohibits other orders from being issued. Huh. Each time the main order issues, the character who issued the order gains 24 fashion points for each special facility in their fashion. In lieu of fashion points, they would normally earn. Yeah. We have rolls on the back of the fence table and see if anything happens. Recruit. Recruit gives you an extra hiring research. Uh, they gather information. Uh, if you can too, but if you do it, it doesn't go after you're gone. Trade and they buy or sell goods. Buy and sell goods or services produced in the sex facility. Cool. What does that do though? See, this is another thing that needs to be expounded upon. You can't just say they buy and sell goods. How well do they do it? What do I get from it? You know, so on and so forth. Arcane study. Let's see. We have the arcane study, armory, terrace, garden, library, sanctuary, smithy, storehouse, workshop, gaming hall, greenhouse, laboratory, history. I don't know what that word is. Don't know what it is, and I don't frankly care to learn. But also, this one objectively has to be better than sanctuary. Otherwise, there's no reason for getting it, right? Because as long as you have the ability to use a holy symbol or druidic focus or spellcasting focus, you can craft, which is the same thing with sanctuary. So unless it's categorically better, it doesn't matter. Anyways, scriptorium, no clue what that is either. Stable. Oh, a couple of these ashes. I wonder what those mean. I'm sure we'll learn. Teleportation circle. Oh, that's rad. Does this allow me to also teleport into the teleportation circle? Or teleport out of it? Because it would be pretty rad if it does. And if it doesn't, that's lame. Theater, training area, trophy room, archive, meditation chamber, menagerie, observatory, pub, reliquary. Also don't know what that is. Demiplane. You have a fucking demiplane? What the hell? That's rad. Actually, objectively rad. I can just have a fucking demi plane with like fire in my thing. Kill Paul, Sanctum, Warlord. Cool, I guess. Yeah, and let's see. What are they? What do they do? Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So what was it? They were the Sanctuary and the so it's history? Tech history? I don't know. Oh, we can look later, I guess. I'll just have to try and keep that in mind. So as long as you can use arcane focus as spellcasting focus, you make an arcane study, and you can craft an arcane focus or book. Okay, I guess. Um, uh, uh, kind of cool, kind of iffy. I don't know. I don't care too much for it. Gotta be dead honest with you guys. I thought this was gonna be really cool, and it is. It's also just not. Let's see. Repository of valuable books, scrolls, maps. Oh yeah. You can craft an arcane focus. For 7 days of money, you can use it or sell it for 10 GP, which is cool. Or you can craft a book, an empty book, for 7 days and 10 GP, and then you can sell it for 25. So technically, crafting books and selling books is an infinite money glitch. Glitches in. Yes, give me a second. An infinite money glitch. It's not. It's just not. It's not a glitch. So, think. Yeah, we're back. We are back. We are back. Oh, it also cast identify when you're in your bastion once in 7 days without using a spell slot. Does identify cost material components? It's going to be real. I think it's real dumb to identify cost material components. I think it's real dumb. And also, if it's not, then I could just fucking ritual cast identify, and it does literally nothing else. Let's see. Does identify have material components? Let's find out. Here we go. Identify, identify, identify. Which I identify. Ooh, it does. What is the material component? Frankly, if it doesn't cost GP, it does not matter. If it doesn't cost GP, and if it's not taken up by the spell, it doesn't matter. Oh, 100 GP. Fuck. That is so much, and frankly, I've never seen anyone go with that. I'm not going to either. It sucks. This ability is lame. It's fine. It's whatever. Now you technically don't have to have identify, but also, eh, it's whatever. Arcane, archive. That's what we are. That's what we're on. Repository value. Books, scrolls, maps. It easily attached to a library behind a locked or secret door. Archive contains one copy of a rare and valuable reference book chosen from the author's reference book table. Wow. I thought this was going to be really cool and really easy, and it turned out to be kind of cool and super complicated. Not super. Kind of cool and kind of complicated. I wasn't, frankly, I wasn't expecting this to last an hour. It has. Um, I expected to be done with this in 45 minutes max. Anyways, while you and this book are in your bastion, you gain the book's benefits. Cool. Okay, they're right there. We can look at that after this. When you issue the breach order to this facility, you permission to facility hiring to switch there and say, but just telling you how it works, right? Wait. Oh, is it Legend or Casted on them, essentially? Kind of cool. Reference books. Bigby's Handy Arcana Codex. That's cool. It's kind of referencing. Advantage on any intelligence, specifically Arcana checks you make when you take the study action to call lower up spells, magic items, eldritch symbols, magical traditions, and plane existence. Okay, I know it doesn't. It really looks like it says Chronicus. Chronicus? I don't know what it's supposed to say. So it's Chronicus Chronicles. Chronicus Chronicles. Uh, Advantage on history checks and okay, advantage on the history checks specifically. Is it just all checks when you're doing specific things? Because if it is, cool. Also, kind of lame. Yeah, that's all it is. And if you want to know, you can look it up yourself, right? Like, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Not cool. They're just also lame. Sorry, but it's lame. Largest and gain 2 additional references. You can gain 3, right? You gain 1 book. Yeah, 1. You can gain 3 books, which is fine. It's just whatever, right? Armory contains mannequins for displaying armor, hooks on the walls for holding shields, racks for weapons, chests for ammunition, and it's often connected to or near a barrack, which we'll get to next. Barracks seems cool because barracks had recruits. Armory has trade, which is also cool. When you issue trade, you have the hireling stock the armory. Uh, wait, armor, shields, weapons, and ammunition. This equipment costs you 100 GP plus an extra 100 GP for each faction defender in your faction. This seems, and correct me if I'm wrong, I've never played it. This seems really so much like old school D&D, like advanced D&D, like I think maybe 2E, where it's just hey, adventure for gold and and don't spend your gold until you do this. It seems like that, which is cool. It's fine. It's just really crunchy and does a lot. I could be wrong though. Maybe people like it. I thought it was going to be like, yeah, it's a weapon and you can defend your thing, and it has spaces to do that and places to do that. And it really seems like it doesn't so far, right? Seems like you get little guys and they go around and they attack things. It's fine. It's just if I wanted to play a war game, I would play a war game and not D&D. But also, I think I'm super simplifying war games. Whatever. I really the most fun part about this so far. I mean, I'm not gonna stop it until I finish. But the most fun part about this was, oh no, I can't have any doors or windows in my facility or in my thing. That was kind of the most fun part about this. And now we're 8 pages in, and it's been over an hour. It's been over an hour, and we are 8 pages in. There are 23 pages, and I don't know how much longer this is gonna last. Um. Anyways, when you issue trade order, whatever. I already got past this. If your bastion has a smithy, the cost is had. Red. Cool. While your armor is stocked, your bastion defenders are harder to kill. This doesn't seem like it's what trade was. When any event causes you to roll dice to determine if your bastion is one or more offenders, you gotta roll d8 instead of d6 when the event is over. It hasn't explained to us what happens when a bastion gets raided, so I don't know what it means. So, bastion event should have been at the top, personally, because then I would get what this means, if it's good or not. I'm sure it is good, it's just, wow, I don't care. Extended after the event, your armory is extended, regardless of how many bastion defenders you have or how many you lost, leaving your armory depleted until you issue another trade order to the facility and pay the cost to restock it. God, this is lame. This is lame as fuck. Oh my god. I thought this was gonna be so cool and not fucking micromanage your D&D game. God. Frankly, if I'm going to do a bastion, I'm going to fucking homebrew my own system. Because everything here has fucking sucked. It hasn't sucked. It's been fine. I just really don't care for it. And the one thing I specifically think actually sucks is this combining bastions. Combining bastions, the way they have it is lame. Just my players all have one bastion. That's cool, and the way they have it is not. Obviously, I'm not a game designer. I can't tell you how good it is objectively. But what I know is that this is boring as fuck. I don't want to micromanage in my D&D game. I want to hit things with a big sword. But whatever. I have more than one barracks, each of which is furnished for 12 bastion defenders. Each time you issue recruits to this facility, what the fuck? Each time you issue the recruit order to this facility, up to 4 bastion defenders are recruited to your bastion and assigned quarters in the barracks. This recruitment costs you nothing if you can't issue the recruit order to this facility if it's fully occupied. Keep track of the number of bastion defenders housed in each of your barracks. If you lose bastion defenders, deduct them from your roster. Assign names and personalities to your bastion defenders as you see fit. God, everything else was so fucking cool, and now bastions come in and they're so lame. God, I super hate them. They're so lame and bad. And I don't mean that they're fine, but dear God, are they boring. Dear God, are they fucking so boring. You can allow your barracks to pass by spending 2,000 gold, and it can accommodate 25. It over doubles it, I guess, by 1. Wow, this is so lame and boring. God, I now get why there's no one here watching this, because this is so bad. It's not bad. It's so lame. I liked it better when it was funny brick wall with no doors. The funny brick wall you can't get in or out. That was funny. And now it's just here micromanage all your shit. We're adding another game to your game, so play both games at once. And it's fine if that's what you want to do, but dear God, it's just so fucking lame to me. Whatever. Demiplane. Demiplane seems cool, right? It seems cool. Let's hope it is as cool as it sounds. And if it's not, then I think I'm gonna skip the fucking straight to Cantrip, right? Maybe I'll go over Gambling Hall because that seems fine. Also, it seems like they couldn't decide between Hall and Den because they're both used twice. Point though. A shadowy door appears on a flat, solid surface in one of the other facilities in your bastion. You can choose the location If you're in your bastion during a bastion turn, you can relocate the store to another facility. The door is large enough to allow medium creatures to pass through it unhindered, and only you and the bastion hirelings can open it. Cool. Dear God, does this seem lame though? The door leads to a demi-plane that takes the form of a plume made from otherworldly materials. As for billions of stone, the demi-plane exists in an extra-dimensional space and therefore isn't physically attached to other locations in your faction. Neither the demi-plane nor its door to be dispelled. When you issue the Empower Order to this facility, magical runes appear on the demi-plane's walls, floors, and ceilings and last for 7 days. Until the runes disappear, you gain temporary hit points equal to 5 times your level after spending an entire long rest in the demi-plane. The demi-plane also imparts the following benefits. While in the demi-plane, you can use a magic action to create a non-magical object of your choice from nothing. That doesn't make sense, but that goes against the law of equivalent exchange, right? Hell yeah, anime. Anime! God, this is so lame. So lame. Now, objects can be no bigger than 5'2", the name is mentioned. It must be made of wood, stone, clay, porcelain, glass, paper, non-precious crystal, non-precious metal, and you must finish a long rest before you can perform this act again. It's so lame. God, it's so lame and bad. I super hate this. Oh my god. I might. God, this is lame and bad, and I don't like it. If this is your shit, then hell yeah. But dear God, because it feels so fucking lame to me. Stripe roof. You can't be striped upon while in the demi-plane. Cool. Let's go to Gambling Hall. Gambling Hall is the last thing I'm reading from Bastion, and then I'm going down to Cantor's, and we're seeing what happened to Cantor's. But, because, dear God, do I fucking hate these Bastions. Dear fucking God, do I hate them. Gambling Hall offers recreational activities ranging from chess to darts to cards and dice. When you issue a trade order to this facility, you can mission the facility hirelings from the Gambling Hall into a gambling thing. Oh, so they are different things. Alright, why? They don't need to be. For 7 days, the end of the 7th day, roll percentile dice and consult the gambling den, winnings table, and determine how much you won. Cool. I know you guys can't see it. I have physically slumped down. I was sitting upright, and now I am like leaning over the edge of my bed. Dear God. Yeah, no. Anything else seems cool? Greenhouse, guild hall? No. I do not care about the guild. Laboratory? No. Meditation chamber? No. Library? No. Menagerie? That's just a lot of animals. Observatory? No. Creatures for menagerie? Cool, whatever. Pub? Whatever. Reliquary? I don't know what that word means. Carcasserie? Again, don't know what that word means. Sanctuary? No. Victorium? I can assume what that word means. Also, lame though. Sanctum? No. Smithy? Sable? No. God. Storehouse? No. Either? No. God, all of you. Teleportation circle. Let's see what the teleportation circle is. Because maybe this helps. Maybe this helps. Each time you receive the recruit order, the facility fashion extends an invitation to a friendly mage or friendly archmage. What the fuck? I can just get an archmage to come work for me? That's awesome and cool. And I guess it does not take the rest of everything from being absolutely fucking shit. No. Um, yada yada. Roll any die if a number rolls odd, the invite declines. Wow. So they can you just fucking use this and then get declined. That sucks for you, I guess. Um, if it's even, they accept revive by your teleportation circle. They stay for 7 days, and they don't do shit. Wow. While you're on the Bastion, you can ask the visiting mage or archmage to cast one spell in case of mage, wizard spell level 4 or lower, and archmage level 8 or lower. The spell might be one of the visitors prepared, or it might be written in a spellbook. If it has one of our material components that cost money, you have to pay for them. No, it's lame. God, they made a couple things, and they sounded so cool, and then they're all just so fucking lame. Oh my god. Everything else that they've put out for OneD&D has been awesome. Save for like a couple things that I can't remember right now, right? And if they made something bad, then they revised it. And I haven't revised this yet because it's the first day it's been out, right? Yeah. Just making sure it's not Friday yet for me. But, dear fucking God, Bastions suck. I hate them. Theater sucks, probably. Training area probably sucks. Trophy probably sucks. Portland probably sucks. Workshop don't care about. Alright, we're here. Fall of the Bastion. If this doesn't entice me, dear God, I'm just gonna fucking end stream here. Actually, I know it's not gonna entice me. I'm not gonna read it. It's not gonna entice me. It is absolutely not. Cantrips. We care about cantrips. Cantrips are awesome. And here, I'm just reading the design list because this is all I can fucking go over. Because I super don't care about literally anything else. I don't care about the Bastion. Everything there sucks. Acid Splash creates a 5-foot radius sphere that can affect any creature caught in it. It is evocation, concentration, cool. School change unites the spell with the sorcerer and with other direct damage acid spells. And like all the other direct damage elemental spells, right? Technically, all other direct damage spells. Firebolt, Eldritch Blast, I think Chaos Bolt is, and I get Chaos Bolt as a first level spell, but still. I guess Chill Touch isn't. Blade Ward is a reaction. Awesome, cool. Chill Touch. 1d10 and no more undead specific effect. I'm sorry if I don't. The Blade Ward being a reaction that is really cool, and it makes Blade Ward a better spell to take. I am so fucking tired of the Bastions. The Bastions fucking suck all of the joy out of me. I'm gonna have to go to bed like after I finish this stream, just so I can have some semblance of joy left in me after these goddamn horrible Bastions. Because dear God, do they fucking suck. Friends forces the target to make a save against being charmed briefly. Okay. Poison spray, range of 30 feet rather than 10. Attack roll, saving throw, and next rather than conjuration. Odd. Reduce flame is a bonus action. Attack poison stone action. Range of light has increased to 20 feet. Range of attack to 60, and can target creatures or objects. If not able to report, that makes it lame. Shillelagh is now better at higher levels, which is and sports? Rad. Never mind. Shillelagh is awesome now. Shillelagh is so much better. Shillelagh. I'm not sure if you did understand me then. Shillelagh is so much better. Frankly, it was fine just being a D8, right? Because like other than like getting magical weapons, yeah. But Shillelagh improving at higher levels and being force damage instead, so much cooler now. So much cooler. Shocking Grasp shuts down the specifically opportunity attack, not all reactions. Yeah, because that was too powerful. And then they talk about what it was supposed to do and how it still does that. And it no longer makes a distinction about whether the target is wearing metal. Why? I don't know what the distinction was, but we can check. Shocking grasp. Let's see. What was the distinction between previous shocking grasp and current? Oh, you have an advantage if the creature is made of or wearing armor made of metal. Cool. Lane still up. It's fine. Level, and it's on the drill. But for the dying, I think if you check out the Dungeon Kids had a really great video. I think it was either their cantrip rating video, one of their cantrip rating videos, or sorry, or like their worst cantrips to take. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, that Dungeon Dudes video, where it's like it was bad because it was touch. Where like if you're touching someone, just like kill them instead. So that's whatever. True Strike is now an attack with weapon that uses your spellcasting ability rather than strength or dexterity. What? I'm curious about that one. Second time, one action spell, by a slashing like you make with one attack. Okay, I'm not sure if this was changed before, but it is so much better now that it just now that it lets you make an attack in the same action that you cast a spell. Yes, so much better. And you use your spellcasting ability, which is also cool, right? If it deals damage, it can be radiant or normal damage type. Cool. So pretty much always radiant unless you're fighting celestial. That's cool. Shillelagh. Shillelagh bonus action, quarterstaff. Basically all this. Can't upgrade them other than like force damage or the weapon's normal damage type. Awesome. Cantrip upgrade. That's awesome. I was gonna do something else. However, dear God, dear fucking God, did Bastion take it out of me. I hate Bastion. If I want to play a Bastion, with justice, make it better. If I want to play a Bastion, I'm going to make my own fucking system. Because dear God, these ones suck. I was going to do some other stuff. Like I was going to world build a bit. But first off, no one's here. Second off, Bastion completely drains all the joy out of me. I hate Bastion, and I need to go to sleep or do something to reinvigorate me. And that something is not world building. I don't feel like world building. Actually, I'm going to shout it out here in case anyone's watching and they do either know someone or whatever. In February, I'm going to be at Strategicon Gateway, I think, where I will be running three D&D games about goblins and becoming cool goblins and doing cool stuff as cool goblins. And if you go there, it's called Party. I think either colon or parentheses, and then a name begins by Michael Stretford. If you do that, if you go there, if you're at Strategicon and you decide to want to play D&D, check that out. That's because I don't know. I think they're going to be pretty cool. That's what I think. I also have some. Give me just a second while I grab it. I put them way bad. I put them away bad. Whatever. I'm not going to grab them. I have some pre-gen, so you can play the pre-gen that I have, or you can make your own characters. I have the list for how to make your character. If you need any anything to make your character with, like it specifically says a Bolo's Guide to Monsters Goblin. But I looked at the book, it doesn't look like it's in the book. Um, there's a website called d&d5e.wikidot.com, and that has everything you need. It, you can go to lineages, goblins, and then Bolo's Guide to Monsters, or whichever one it is, and it's right there, and you can build your character off of that. Anyways, once again, I just thought I'd shout that out. As a TLDW, long didn't watch. Passion's fucking tough. They did some cool ideas with cantrips. If you're going to Strategicon, play in my game. And that's it.